Hello, hello. I muted my mic when my computer was already muted, or my microphone when my microphone was already muted on the computer. so so anyway, this is my first time playing a horror game that is not in Roblox. So that's nice. This is fun. Also, I know while most people would prefer to play these kinds of games without lights on, I have sensitive eyes and cannot stare at a screen for very long with the lights out. Otherwise, I'll get a really bad headache. And I don't have any blue screen glasses to combat that. My little model is a little laggy. Let me see if I can fix. Oh, graphics. Oh dear. I thought a Chilla's art game would be fine because the graphics already don't look great. But I guess I guess I'll I guess I'll lower them a little bit. I'm eating baked graham cracker cinnamon Scooby snacks. Let me see if I can fix this lag on my model on the program that my model is on. Y'all are unfortunately gonna have to hear me crunching and munching. I haven't eaten much today, so whoa, what did that do? It did something. Hold on, let me. So, it looks like it's working better now. My model isn't as laggy, but I can't really read the screen very well on the game, so I'm going to try to apply the settings that it was at. Let's do easy mode, because this is my first time playing a horror movie. Horror movie? I love horror movies. I watch them all the time. This is my first time playing a horror game. Let me turn the audio up a little bit. And I will be adjusting the brightness accordingly. I'll try to stick to adjusting it in the game if it even has that option. I don't know. Let me open Twitch on my phone so that I can have the stream manager. Stream manager. Man, it's already been 11 minutes. I think my dad's doing the dishes downstairs. So I'm gonna try to be a little quiet because I'm kind of embarrassed. I don't want them to like hear me or anything like that. I'll move the mic a little closer. Get all comfy and cozy. Make sure that everything's looking a-okay. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Alert box and all that is good. My character's looking great. Maybe a little laggy still, but I mean, that's not really something I can fix at the moment. So let's just... Oh wait, I had a story I wanted to tell earlier. Damn it. Oh, yeah. I was listening to horror stories earlier today. Mr. Ballen's Strange, Dark, and Mysterious Stories. Those are great. They're a lot of fun to listen to. Highly, highly recommend. But anyway, that got me in the mood. Although I do tend to sometimes put those on to sleep. So that just goes to show that I'm not really scared of people so much as I am chupacabra. My number one childhood fear is that creature. That like I think it's also known as like a goat eater. Some people I've heard some people refer to it as a skinwalker. I won't even dare to say anything else, because a fun little story. When I was younger, I was absolutely convinced that there was a little witch sitting behind me watching me at all times, and I never truly got over that feeling. So like, if I say or think about these things a little too much, sometimes my brain will convince me it's real. I'm glad I went to therapy for that, though. It could have ended up being worse. But I think it's mostly because I have an active imagination, because I've always been reading and stuff, and I get very immersed in these kinds of things. My closet is currently open, but it doesn't really shut anyway. When I first moved in, I had to put, like, a bottle of pine salt in front of it just to make sure that it wouldn't open in the middle of the night, because it just wouldn't close completely. And sometimes in our house, whenever you close the front or back door, you can tell it kind of shakes the house a little bit. The doors rattle and whatnot, and so sometimes that puts the closed door, or a seemingly closed door, into action, and it'll slide open a little bit. Also, I think there's a Furby in that closet. I love that Furby. It's the light of my life. I'm kidding. It's my dog. Oh, she's sitting right behind me, and she's looking adorable. I've also got white cheddar popcorn, but I don't know if I'll eat that, because I would prefer to eat it with chopsticks so that I don't get all messy. But I don't have any chopsticks with me at the moment, so I might not snack on those. But anyway, let's get right into this. This game will start from the beginning. Your previous save files will be deleted. Supporter content can be toggled on and off. I want the supporter content on. I want to see like all my favorite VTubers in this game. Also, I think I previously stated that I wouldn't really be, oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh my god, it's so laggy. Oh my god. Oh. Give me a second. I'm so sorry. It's so laggy. Put it on though. This computer can't handle shit. Come on, work. Work. Oh. I needed to click back. It's still a little laggy, but it's better. We'll just have to deal with this for now. Where do I go? Can I cook these? What does that say? Occupied, I think. Oh, it's a restroom. Well, shit. Feel bad. It's a phone. No, nothing. Nothing. Ooh, something got caught under my mouse. I've always watched people play these Chillazart games, but I've never gotten to play one for myself. Which is, I guess it makes sense because I would want to play it with a friend rather than by myself, but since I'm streaming it, I will feel less alone and therefore don't have to worry. Plus, it wasn't incredibly expensive, so it was like $7. That's how much I pay to get my usual boba whenever I get boba. Really like boba. Oh, this one's unoccupied. I wanna... Ooh! Oh, this bathroom, it looks similar. I guess this one is more handicap accessible. And you need... Is that the flush button? Why is it all the way up there? I mean, I get... Yeah, it says push to flush. Push to lower seat. I would think those would be lower to the ground. I mean, I'm assuming this is more of a handicapped stall. And usually in those situations, the buttons and stuff are lowered to the ground so that it's more accessible. Like if you fall on the ground and need help, there will be like a button closer to the ground or something so that they can reach and call for help. I mean, I'm assuming at the very least, but I don't know. I'm not even allowed on public transportation because we live in kind of a dangerous city. So I don't know how public transportation works. Oh my god, it's still so incredibly laggy. I'm so sorry. I thought that if I thought that if the game was Blender was my computer was able to handle streaming Blender and Unity at the same time, I thought that maybe it would be able to handle a game like this, but I guess not. I'm terribly sorry. This is Shinkansen 0 headed to Tokyo. I like the click it makes. It's very nice. That's a nice click. Ah. I'm gonna go back into settings. It's still kind of laggy. Oh, man. I mean, I can still kind of read stuff, but at the same time, not really. I'm gonna go back up to what it was. And they do have all this. So the volume's up, the brightness is there, motion sensitivity, I don't have a problem with that. I didn't look at the instructions. Do I have to find my seat? Do I just take a seat? Should I talk with these people? Can I take his bag? Very confused. I'm assuming those are the sides of the train. I think I'm gonna actually close my model for this game in hopes that we can have like a better quality stream overall. When was that? I'm gonna close my model because it doesn't seem to want to cooperate. I'm gonna close a few other tabs as well. Oh wait, I don't have any other tabs open. You can't see the game? Wait, how long ago was that? Also, welcome back is a can you see it now? I tried turning off and on the game screen. Oh, I'm a dumbass. I put only visible on recording. I was fiddling with the buttons earlier. Now can you see it? I wasn't even recording. Maybe that's why it was so laggy. I'll take the dancing penguin as a yes, or the raving penguin. The game is being like super laggy. I haven't even gotten very far, so y'all don't have to worry about having missed anything. Oh, I can open this way too. Or is this the same way? Wait a second.
Konnichiwa. 何してるの? また会ったね.
Oh. Okay. Oh, okay,
お
lovely.
兄さんもゲームをしに来たの?
I am. Does that mean you're here to play a game too? I am not here to play a game.
僕めっちゃ楽しみ.
uh, ah, uh, I don't know how to interact with children. It's a game character, and I still can't interact. Man. Do y'all want me to read out the subtitles to you, or should I... Should I just let you read them? I was really bored here because my sister's not waking up. What do you mean she's not waking up? No matter how long I wait. She doesn't seem to open her eyes. But now that I have you to play the game, I feel much better. Do you know the rules of the game? No. What are the rules? See something off in the game, in the train, turn back. Want to finish the game? Get to car 0 and hit the brakes in the conductor's room. There are no anomalies in the toilet area. Alright, I'll read the subtitles. Got it? Yes. Yes, I got it. I'll see you at the end then. Good luck, little man. No anomalies in the toilets. The phone still isn't working. So I've got to find different anomalies. No anomalies in the toilet is definitely a weird line. It's clear that they don't live in the US. I really like puzzle games, so like a lot of times the puzzle games that I end up playing are Sudoku, where you have to find the missing numbers and you have to make sure that things don't overlap and all that, as well as in word searches where you're specifically looking for words. So I think I'll be pretty good at this. This row is darker than the others. Why is that? I'm trying to sit down using like my right click, but it ain't working. Look for the anomalies. Switch at the green light. Is this area darker? No, I don't think so. That doesn't look any different. I actually was looking for, like, yesterday, I really like playing solitaire, so on Steam I was looking for like a free solitaire game to play, since I love playing solitaire. It's one of my favorite games, and they do have it on Google, but I kind of don't want to like share my whole browser and something. Like, I don't necessarily, this is like my first week streaming and whatnot, so like it's kind of, it's new to me and I don't know the rules yet entirely. I'm kind of going on as I go. Oh, here's an anomaly. So I kind of want to make sure that, how do I interact with this? How do I interact with the anomaly? I was told to find the anomaly. I forgot what I was talking about because I got distracted by the anomaly. What do I do with the anomaly? Oh, I remember now. Anyway, they had Femboy Solitaire. I shit you not. It was something. They had so many Lewd Solitaire versions. It's kind of crazy. I'm gonna see if I can left click, right click, zoom, movement. So yeah. How do I interact with you? How do I interact with the anomalies? Do I just keep going? Let me... Oh, do I phone in the anomalies? Is that it? No? Come on, I found an anomaly. Who do I have to talk to? Steam has a lot of weird games, I found out. I think since before, my account wasn't necessarily an adult account yet, whereas it is now, I never truly got to see all the stuff that was on Steam, but now I do, and it's a little weird. So yeah, the hands are only in that car. And this is the same car as before. Ah, shit. I thought I could go back. I can't go back. Oh man, it really is a loop. Yeah, you really can't tell sometimes. One of the games that I saw, I was looking for like visual novel games because I figured those wouldn't like overload my PC. And what ended up happening is I would look at the trailer because I wanted to like get a preview, and it would be just straight up not safe for work, straight away. No censorship or anything. It was shocking, abysmal. I was awestruck, and at the same time I could not stop laughing because I could not believe what I had just witnessed. Yeah. There's so much stuff. It makes me glad that you can make kid accounts or like accounts for Steam with like your birth year so that you don't accidentally end up stumbling upon that. 'Cause I can imagine that would scar quite a few kids. It's not something it's definitely not something you want your kid to like just accidentally find while they were looking for a fun and wholesome game to play. I do love Stardew Valley. And like I do play it quite a bit. I have a lot of mods on my world though, and like if I do stream it, I probably won't record the stream session to put on YouTube since it won't be any like a series or anything. It'll just be a way to chill out and have some relaxing fun while I try to riz up several different characters. I'm questioning what a right click is now, because like I click on stuff and try to interact with it, but the right click does this, and I play Minecraft a lot as well, so of course the right click is used quite a bit. It's like the passive attack. I'm pretty sure. I don't know what to call it. So like I keep wanting to do right click to do stuff, but that doesn't work. Are the lights weird? Ooh. Oh. She's still here. Are those eyeballs, or are they lights reflecting out? Very confused. Not very alarmed, just very confused. Is that different? I don't think that is. Why couldn't there have been anomalies in the bathroom? Would have been easier. I also love going deep in the mines in Stardew Valley. My favorite thing to do, though, is to fish. I have gotten so incredibly good at the fishing minigame in Stardew Valley that I don't even have to go down in the mines or grow crops anymore. I can just fish away. Fishy, fishy, fish. I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with the anomalies either. Like, is it that if I find one, the car changes? But even then, I don't know how to find the car numbers. And I can tell that we're in the same car because the same people are in it before. Oh, there's the number. Turn back if there is an anomaly. Oh, you turn around. Well, fuck. My bad. I thought you were supposed to, like, make a call or something. Why are you even allowed to click on that phone and attempt to make a call? If you can't... You're not supposed to call in an anomaly. What's the point of that? This is Shinkansen 0. Yeah, repeat. It's the same car. Wait. It's flipped. It's reversed. The car's reversed, so it turned back around. We did it! We did it! We're in another car! Yay! Are there any people in this car? Stardew fishing is difficult at first, but I think after you get used to it, it ends up being really fun. Especially when you get so good that you can catch the legendary fish. Even if you don't catch it often, it's a lot of fun. I think the challenge is what makes it fun. And that's also why going into the mines are fun. it has that little challenge. Alright, anomaly, anomaly. Where's the anomaly? Heh? Turn back. There's an anomaly. Turn back if there's an anomaly. Okay, now I'm ultra confused because I'm gonna say that this is an anomaly. Because this says it's car 4, but I mean, we were just in car 5. Oh. Wait, did I get it? Wait, what's going on? Very, very confused. I've never gotten the opportunity to play multiplayer with everyone, with anyone, because most of my friends don't have PCs that they can play games on, and the ones that do are oftentimes very busy with schoolwork and college. The U.S. educational system has just gotten more overworking as of late. Wait, am I back to car 6? Shit. I'm very confused. Man, doing Stardew Valley with 8 people sounds great. I've watched Stardew Valley playthroughs that do it with a lot of people, and I've always noticed that it's a lot of fun. I know my friend's dad plays Stardew, but I don't really want to play Stardew with my friend's dad. Like, I'm not that desperate. So, this is car 4. And this is car 5. Oh, it's car 3. Oh, okay. I'm progressing faster than I thought, simply by accident. Let's see what cars. It's car 4. And then this is car 3. Car 2. Huh. Car 3. Car 4. Car 3. I might want to join and do collabs. That actually sounds a lot of fun. Although I do have quite a bit of social anxiety, this is definitely an anomaly. I do have a lot of social anxiety, which is why I kind of like the thought of streaming quite a bit. because like I don't have to worry about seeing people's faces or hearing their voices. I'm simply reading words on a screen, and that in itself is like, for me, it's almost like staring into like an audience of people. I know there are people there, but I mean, they're just people. I don't have to hear their voice or worry about talking or interacting with each other. All I gotta do is do my little performance, and then I'm all good. But yeah, I would love to be able to do collabs and stuff. That sounds like a lot of fun. You can I don't know if you follow me on Twitter. This one's Car5. But if you do, you can send me a DM. I have terrible memory when it comes to these things, so it's possible that you've already followed me. Oh, I'm just going backwards. Fuck. That you've already followed me, and that I might have followed you back, but I don't remember. I'm completely unsure. But, I think my Discord name is the same as, I'll have to look. Give me a second. I'll have to look for my Discord thing in a bit. But I'll do that after we finish the game, which hopefully it works. Hopefully I can finish the game, and I'm in car 7 again. What the hell? Car 6. I got to car 7, and then I messed up, and now it's car 7 again. This one's also car 7. Man. And this one's car 6. Yeah, worst case scenario, you can just send a whisper. Car 5. So, we're getting somewhere? Question mark? Hopefully we're getting somewhere. Car 6. Car 5. I'm just gonna go back and forth every now and then. Car 4. Car 3. Car 2. Car 3. Car 2. I don't see any. I guess those are weird. Alright, I'll turn back. And nothing more reassuring that there is an anomaly going on than seeing some dead eyes stare back at you. So, I've gotten to car 1 now. Hopefully I'll be able to play more Chilla's art games. But I might have to get a PC upgrade first, unless I want to continue to play without the model with lag and other complications that may include very poor game quality and possibly even having to lower the resolution if it comes to that. So this one is car 2. Car 3? Car 4? Car 5? I guess I should really start looking for the anomalies then. I mean, other than the body slowly deforming in the windows, I don't really see much as far as anomalies go. But I really don't want to have to go backwards. I don't want to go all the way back to car 7 again. Ah, car 6. Well, good luck with your job. Get good. Do good job. I'm so used to saying like good luck when it comes to tests and stuff and get good grades. I don't know how to. I don't know what to say when it comes to work. I didn't see any anomalies here, so I'm going to go. Yep. Anomaly. Like, man, these anomalies should really be more obvious. I do not have the patience to do this over and over again. Actually, I do, but it's frustrating. I don't... Oh. Okay, that's... slightly horrifying. Alright, hello. Hello. It's a little bit off-putting that the same people appear in the train over and in the different cars over and over again. Like, you'd think they'd have, like, different people showing up in, like, different cars, but I guess they don't. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. Oh. Oh. That's an anomaly. I'm turning around. That did kind of scare me a little bit. Yay, car 2. Car 2. So we're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm mostly looking for those like eyes again. Because I feel like those were, like, they were subtle, but at the same time, they were a good pointer as to what was an anomaly and what wasn't. 3, damn it. I missed an anomaly. I wonder how many times we've done this. Like, what direction would be facing by now if we if the train wasn't looping? I wonder where. Hold on, did I look past this guy? Hello, buddy. Hello, sir. How's it hanging? I really hope we get more, like, obvious anomalies. I wonder how long this game takes people on average. I'll probably look that up later. So we're on to car 2 again. I wonder if anomalies can be something as subtle as the lights being different. Like, different lightings and stuff. I doubt it because it has barely been consistent anyway. And I guess it's just based on where we look. Because if we look at the lights, everything gets brighter. And then we look down and it gets dimmer. So I really doubt that it's the lights, but even so. Also, those green lights at the bottoms, I've also been looking at those. Headed to Tokyo. I don't see anything unusual. Damn it. Huh. Turn back if you see an anomaly. What if I don't see an anomaly? But it says there's an anomaly. I guess the anomalies up here would be more subtle. I mean, in theory, if we just keep going straight, at some point we should hit 0. Because there should be enough cars consecutively. I'm gonna count that noise as an anomaly. I'm going to get out of this car. I'm going to leave this car. Let me out. Close the door. That scared the bejesus out of me. So I just noticed that you're back. Hello. So we're in car 1 now. When I get back on Twitter, I'll follow you back. I recognize that sound. I know that's an anomaly. Someone dropped a can. I got to car 0. Turn back if there's an anomaly. Is there gonna be an anomaly? Some of these anomalies I have clearly missed. And because I have never seen them before and have completely missed them, I have no idea. I have no idea what they are. So I don't know how to look for them. Yay! I mean, if I keep going forward, in theory, there's a 50% chance pretty much that I will... Is there something on the floor? That, I will get out of here. And then she's still there. Conductor's room. Okay, let's make sure there aren't any anomalies in this room. The lights do seem a little brighter in the front compared to the back. I don't know if that's enough to count as an anomaly though. I'm looking. That scared the shit out of me. That scared the bejesus out of me. Attention, please. We have stopped momentarily due to an injury. There is no plan for the train to stop at this moment. Please excuse the delay.
Attention, please. We have stopped momentarily due
They're
to an
doing it in
injury.
English now.
There is no plan for the train to stop at this moment. Please excuse the delay.
Oh. Oh, wait a second. Oh, shit. Hello, little one. It looks like your eyes are slightly red, but I cannot tell because of how low res this is.
お兄さんすごいね。
Mister.
成功したんだね。
Looks like you made it.
キョロキョロしてどうしたの？
I'm going to assume he asked what's wrong.
もしかしてここが運転室になってるって思った？
You thought this was the conductor's
冗
room?
談はよしてよ。
You're only halfway there.
新幹線にはグリーン車があるんだよ。
I never specified which car zero you have to get to.
お兄さんなら知ってるよね。
Don't you know Shinkansens have greens cars? No, I don't, because I've never even been on a train in the US.
じゃあね。
You know?
運転それは
Where
ね
the premium
グリー
seats are?
ン僕が0号車の次って
If
言
you're
っ
an
たって。
adult, you should know that.
0号車っていうのはグリーン車の0号車のことだよ。
You have to get through the green cars to get to the conductor's room.
まあ確かに
Duh.
僕のせそれはそうと。
By the
い
way,
い変わったことがあったら進んで
on the green
なか
car,
ったら戻るんだよ。
when you find an anomaly, go forward instead of walking back.
3回間違えるとお
Oh,
化けが来るから気を
One
つけて
more
ね。
thing.
僕はお兄さんを応援してるよ。
You make 3 mistakes, the ghost will get you.
あーねえお兄さん なんで僕たちはこんななんか
Hey,
変だなって思わない？
Have you ever wondered why we're here?
いや気にしないで。
Never mind.
とりあえずゲームを終わらせよう。
Let's just clear the game first.
じゃあまたね。
See you in car zero. Yeah, see you too. I hope you make it out. Oof. Turn back if... Oh my god, this looks nice. This looks nice. How do I know if this is an anomaly? Oh, she just pushes me. Okay. Can I have a snack, please? I want a snack. Ma'am? Ma'am, can I have a snack? So, I go forward if there's an anomaly. I'm going to say that glowing green eyes is an anomaly. So I go forward. I go backward if there's no anomaly. And I go forward if there is one. Hello. Can I use the phone now? No. No. Alrighty. Shit. So is the guy with glowing green eyes not an anomaly? Is this normal? Oh my god. Turn back if no anomaly. Oh my god, I just wasted a turn. Oh shit. Car 6. I'm sorry, Ghost. Like, what did I do? Were you here before? I can't remember. I guess I wouldn't have noticed her because I was too focused on this cart lady. I still can't believe this guy ain't an anomaly. Is there an anomaly here? No, that was just my reflection. Lovely. At this point, I'd much rather there be an anomaly because I am already over halfway through this train car. But I guess I'm going to turn back and go backwards. And pray for the best. Come on. Decreasing car numbers. Yes, this is good. This is great. I'm doing it. Alright. There you are. You can pass. Anomaly, 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 anomaly. Where's an anomaly? I want an anomaly. Why would you make me go all the way to the end of the car without an anomaly? This is dumb. This is stupid. Gotta turn around again. Alright, let's pray that I was well, fuck. I was not correct. I have gone backwards, and now I have 1 life left. I really can't tell What's an anomaly, though? Oh. Oh, I think I died. Wow. Lovely. I got ran over by the cart lady. And now the cart lady isn't showing up anymore? Or is this an anomaly? Maybe I'll try my bets with this being an anomaly. Alright, so I was correct. That was an anomaly. I was not insane. Maybe the next Chilla's Art game I should play is the bathhouse, because I remember wanting to watch someone stream that, but then the streamer that I was gonna watch had a bunch of drama go down, so I never got to it. So I'll have to play that one for myself, most definitely. I'm a heavy believer in the belief that ignorance is bliss, but at the same time, I would rather not stay ignorant and accidentally end up supporting someone that's actually genuinely a horrible human being. Although it is such a complicated feeling, because, like, if you put your faith in someone, you don't want to, like, find out that your faith was put into someone who's really terrible and awful. You want to be able to believe that they're a good person, but sometimes that just isn't possible, and that really sucks. But I mean, it's okay as long as we're mature enough to realize that this is something that's bound to happen, and that it doesn't mean that we're losing a part of ourselves when we lose faith in someone. Then I think it's all good. Fuck. So, what did I miss? I'm gonna go forward and assume that. An intruder has. Aw, man. Aw, man. Aw, man. This is Shinkansen 0 headed to Tokyo. Fuck. Where's the granny?
残り25
25?
残り25
25? What does 25 mean?
1
Oh, so that in itself was an anomaly? Oh my god. Ah, there's a computer lady. Please don't run over me with your cart. Oh man, I thought this green-eyed dude was a ghost. I was freaked out. Like, I keep looking for an anomaly, but I don't know what to look for, so I don't know whether to keep going forward or to go backward. I guess that's like, have I been going in circles, or is there something that's an anomaly? Like, it's not like I'm looking for what's different. I'm almost looking for what's missing, I think, is the best way to explain it. Because most of the time we can spot all these patterns and stuff, but when there's something missing, it's kind of easy to see, almost. Fuck. So there was an anomaly. I'm very confused. I mean, ah, shit.
Son.
Well, this is most definitely an anomaly. Well, this is no fun. Oh my god. Oh, this is hard. I can't tell what's an anomaly and what's not. I keep looking for what's different and what's missing, but I can't find anything that's different or missing. So I keep looking for something new, but then I don't see something new. And then I'm confused. Oh, okay, this is an anomaly. I tend to have terrible luck when it comes to people that I put my faith in. Like, ah, shit. I was too slow. So what ends up happening is, like, I guess I'm a very trusting person. So, like, I'll find a streamer that I really like, and then, like, they'll either graduate or get proven to be a terrible person. And so it's, like, not just one person, but it's, like, almost multiple people, I suppose. But in this case, it was, like, one specific person who I was gonna watch. I was gonna watch their stream, but in the end, I didn't feel comfortable because they got outed. They called out someone, and but they ended up being wrong, or, like, they called out using misinformation, and it's all that stuff. I'd rather not. I have a lot of drama in my real life because I was kind of bullied a lot in elementary school, and then because of that, I ended up having really bad social anxiety in middle school and high school. And a lot of my high school friends, because I switched schools a lot, and so there were quite a few of them that I just stopped talking to them because I didn't feel comfortable talking to them anymore. It's one of those weird things. It's almost funny to... I really do have terrible luck.
Son.
Motherfucker. Alright, I get it, Ghost. You can come after me. I'm taking my headphones off for this one. But yeah, I mostly want to be able to keep a positive attitude, so even when there's like quite a bit of stuff going on in my real life, I don't want to bring it up too often, because I feel like when you bring your personal life into things, it can sometimes cause more trouble than it's worth. And I'd rather not cause more trouble than it's worth. Also, this recent year in high school, this most recent year, I ended up trusting someone, and then they ended up really betraying me. So, like, now I'm a little extra nervous, and part of that was that they would gossip a lot. So, that ended up kind of backfiring in the end. So I try to avoid it. Oh man, that's rough. I feel like drama is one of those things that you like seeing, you like witnessing it, but when you're a part of it, it kind of hits a little different. It almost hurts a little bit. Like, even if you're used to like stuff like that, when it's a big group of people, I feel like you can't help but feel a little bit down and in the dumps. I do try to be as kind and good of a human being as possible. I do really enjoy volunteering and doing things for people. So I feel like in my head I'm a little bit of a sly person, but I also have enough enjoyment in actually being a part of a community and being able to do good for people to where I don't think it matters too much if I let that side show a little bit, because most of the time it doesn't really affect how people view me. I think most of it comes from me cursing, but I'm not a very jealous person either. Like, I can go on and on bragging about how many accomplishments my friends have, and I can't help but break out into a smile, because it's genuinely nice getting to see them succeed, and I know that that just because I'm not in the same place as them, that doesn't mean that I'm any less worthy of doing great things. I have different things. I have different priorities. I'm terrified of going to college, but I know that since a lot of them have gotten scholarships or even partial scholarships, that it's completely and utterly okay for me to, like, feel that I might not be as good as them, but I know that college might just not be a good fit for me, especially with my trauma with school, where I would just sit at a desk all day and work and work and work, and even be forced to sit in rooms with nothing. Fair enough. Speaking of axe murderers, true crime is one of those things where you kind of find out a lot about people based on their views of true crime. A lot of my friends don't like listening to it because they feel guilty for listening to something that involves someone's death for entertainment. Meanwhile, I view it as a way to kind of prepare myself for the world. Damn it. And what could possibly happen, especially since I don't live in a very safe city. And one thing I like to do is I like to listen to true crime podcasts that involve charities that support these people who have been affected by these gruesome crimes, because then I don't feel as guilty, and I know that my views and me watching it is going towards something good. And I'm sure that a lot of victims of crimes want to make sure that other people are aware of what's out there. I can't say for certain about the dead, but I know that those who are still alive, who have been through all these things like abuse and all that, oftentimes want to make sure that no other people have to deal with what they dealt with. So I try to look at it through that perspective, but also supporting charities that genuinely go out of their way to support people in need and struggling. Damn it. That struggle with this, with all that. I find that it's very calming to be able to know that. I feel like I just looped in what I said. But yeah, true crime is one of those things where, like, some people find it nice to idolize serial killers and all that. I don't like that. You should not be in a place where you're idolizing serial killers or mass shooters. You should be disgusted with these people who committed these horrible crimes. You should not be idolizing them or calling them sexy or cute. And that's something that also happens in certain true crime podcasts, where like people will talk about having a favorite serial killer and something. I feel like that's something nobody should ever have. You shouldn't have a favorite serial killer. You shouldn't have a favorite victim. You should listen to it as it is and make sure that you can honor the dead and that you're out there protecting your family and yourself. You should use the knowledge that you learn from listening to these stories and protect yourself and the ones you love, and spread knowledge about how dangerous the world really is. Growing out of true crime is totally fair. There are a lot of true crime documentaries out there, but I honestly prefer listening to the podcasts. There's one podcaster that I like listening to. Her name is Stephanie Sue, and she does Rotten Mango. And she does these little bake me a murder or bake me a mystery things, where she just pretty much explains the plot of a mystery novel. And those are also pretty fun. I like listening to those as well. But I mostly like the paranormal stories. Those are my favorite. They have a different kind. They give you a different kind of fear compared to like compared to everything else. And I find that fear a lot more fun. I don't like watching slasher movies very much as well. I much prefer like movies like The Conjuring and Haunting in Connecticut. Movies like those that have like just ghosts and stuff. And I think part of it is that even though there's nothing truly as scary as what a human can do to another human, it does make you feel slightly better when you watch these stories and realize that there are scary things. You can make up these things that are scarier in your mind, and it's slightly comforting. And mayhaps that's why a lot of us create cryptid creatures and creepypastas, because we want to find something scarier than real life. There's like a thing in psychology where like those who aren't afraid of hell feel like they have lived hell, like whether it's in the present or in the past. They're not afraid of it because they feel like they've already been through that. And I find that's really interesting. And I kind of understand that. Like, and then there's dissociative identity disorder, which is very interesting and is oftentimes thought to not be real because of how many people like pretend they have it, when in reality there's like really not much wrong with them, and like perhaps it's just like a plea deal, something they're pretending to have. But based on what I know from psychology, a ghost is a ghost and real people are scary. That is true. Dissociative identity disorder is really interesting, and I want to learn more about it just because of how interesting it is. I think it is something that can happen based on what I know about psychology and stuff, which isn't too much, but I have always been interested in psychology, so like whenever I find a really interesting article on something like that, I always end up reading it because it's a lot of fun to learn how the human brain works. To me, it's kind of like a puzzle, and I think that's what makes it a lot of fun. So I tend to really like looking into psychology. There are also a lot of other disorders that are they're like terrifying to have, don't get me wrong, but they're also incredibly interesting, and it's incredibly interesting to hear how people with these disorders live through their daily lives. Like people with very severe OCD sometimes can't even get a full sentence out because they keep feeling like they're not doing it right, and they have to do it over and over again. Yeah, what makes true crime is interesting is definitely finding out the psychology behind what a person does and why they do it. At first, I think that's what I liked the most about true crime as well. But I think another thing, after I listened to all these stories, and they ended up all being pretty similar, based on how they grew up and stuff. And it's pretty gross to listen to a lot of the times. Sometimes I don't have the stomach to listen to it, although usually I can get through it, but the only place I really draw the line is animal abuse and animal cruelty. That's the biggest thing for me. I cannot stand it. There was one episode of Family Guy where the main group accidentally kills Quagmire's cat, and I could not sit through that episode. I had to turn it off. I was very distraught. But I can mostly sit through anything. I find that it's after a while you notice all the patterns, and at some point I was more intrigued in the victims and their daily lives and how they ended up where they were. Not because I wanted to victim blame, but because a lot of times I found myself relating to the victims and how I spend my daily life. And I want to know what I can do to protect myself and my friends. So I still, even though I know a lot of the psychology behind it already, I still really enjoy listening to true crime simply for like self-protection almost. And ironically enough, I'm not too afraid of ghosts and all that. I am very terrified of a lot of cryptids, though. Mostly chupacabra. Fuck, I went backwards. Mostly chupacabra. I don't like that one. That one scares the bejesus out of me. That's one cryptid that I have been terrified of for way too long. At some point, my parents even put up curtains in front of my closet instead of having a closet door, and I wouldn't sleep with my closet light off. It was always on. It's because I was terrified that chupacabra was hiding in my closet. I watched someone play one of those I think it's like the sister game to the Quarry. I watched them play that, and that one had a Wendigo. I hate Wendigos. Ooh, they terrify me. And like a lot of times it is terrifying. Oh yeah. The chupacabra is terrifying, and I think my fears started with that one Scooby-Doo movie where they went to, like, I can't remember specifically if they went to Mexico, whether they were or whether they were in southern Texas. But yeah, that's where it started. And then my dad, he also likes paranormal stuff. He was watching a show where it's like, dark creatures, are they real or fake? And that's when my fear truly blossomed into pure terror. Wendigos are very interesting. The story behind them is very interesting. Oh yeah, I've heard about the Jersey Devil. That one is also very cool and very freaky. There's this podcast that I listen to. I listen to a lot of podcasts, and it's called Run Fool, and the storytelling is just wonderful. It has all these creatures and stuff. I kind of have a half belief in ghosts. Like, I believe that energy can neither be created nor destroyed. That's a basic science. And so, like, in theory, if someone has a shocking enough death, then perhaps the energy they had in life just lingers. But even then, it's weird to think that it would hold memories and shape. It's like strange to think that it wouldn't disperse within the atmosphere and would just linger in one specific area with thoughts and feelings. But it is pretty cool. My friends is really into the Magnus Archive. I don't really listen to too many story-based podcasts. I mostly listen to like episodical podcasts. Or like where it's like a new thing each episode. I realized that when I said episodical, that would mean like if there's a story running through it. I like to listen to these single little stories. I've heard so. I tried listening to it, but I didn't know that Spotify had podcasts, so I tried listening to it on Audible, and it was very confusing because like I would play an episode and then it would reach the end, and instead of jumping to the very next episode, it would jump to the episode before that. So, like, I ended up not listening to it anymore because it was just too frustrating to have to do that over and over again. I wish these anomalies were more obvious. I've got, like, 1 life left on this one. It's already 12 for me. I'm gonna be up too late. I mean, that's okay. I got nothing to do tomorrow other than go to the library. My friend has a job at a library, but she's an intern, and so she therefore does not have a key card to access the doors to the section of the library that she's in. So she has to have someone come pick her up, or she has to grab another employee and have them unlock it for her. So I like to go visit her on Wednesdays. That's not a hand. Right, let's try going. I'm gonna do one more scoop of this train, of this car. I'm so close to looking up what anomalies appear because this is so frustrating. I can't tell a difference. Like, are you different? Are you different? The cart lady's still there. I mostly just listen to like all my podcasts. I have them automatically download. One of my favorites podcasts, which I've listened to every episode of it, is Mr. Ballin's Medical Mysteries. That one is a lot of fun, especially since it doesn't involve a crazed killer that I have to hear the story of. And it doesn't always involve, like, victims dying. Like, a lot of times they do end up saving the person in the end, and that's super nice. And it's done so well that they could tell you stories about diseases or pandemics that happened, like, not too long ago, and you won't even know what it is until the big reveal. And it's incredible. I highly recommend. I'll have to get back into the Magnus archives. I'm gonna be going on a plane soon to see a concert with my mom, and so I'll have all my podcast episodes that I'm currently gonna be listening to downloaded, and I'm very excited. Oh, this is an anomaly, so I go forward. Hey, mister. Do you think we'll ever get out of here alive? You know what? Think about your sister. She'd be very happy to see you get out of here. Alrighty, let's continue forward. Alright, we're on car 2. Green is go. Red is stop. Do I go forward or do I go backwards? Oh, it's an anomaly, so I go forwards. concentration mode. Oh. Red light, green light. It was one of those games where you think you'll absolutely ace it, but then you mess up. But I'm doing pretty good so far. Oh, shit. It scared the bejesus out of me. Also, I find that I simultaneously have the cursing index of Ned Flanders and some very angry old bus driver. So sometimes I'll say darn diddly do, and the next thing you know, I'll be saying something like fuck bitch shit, which I guess would be more of your average high schooler. Ah! Fuck. No! Please tell me I get to do the red light, green light. No! It restarted me! Oh, man. Oh, man. It already took me so long to get there. Yeah, Resifresin is pretty fun. That's a pretty fun word, to be fair. I sometimes say scrumdiddly-umptious when I'm describing some food I'm about to eat. Oh, man. Is that guy with the glowing green eyes still there? Yes, he is. If one of the anomalies was that his eyes didn't glow green, like, maybe I would have a better chance at doing this. But I can't tell what the anomalies are. Like, maybe I should just, like, run up and down the aisles until I see, like, something. There was one where, like, a hand was sticking out of the seat and whatnot. That one was definitely... This light is on. Is that an anomaly? I'm unsure. Like, if it's something as small as a light being on, I think I'll lose my mind. Excuse me, lady, I'm gonna do a little test here. Fuck. Maybe it was the light. I'm gonna walk backwards. No, 'cause that light's on anyways. What's the cart lady didn't come. Oh, this is an anomaly. Anomaly spotted. Yay! It's like, I wish they would do anomalies where people just disappear more often. That would make this so much easier. Instead, I've been stuck in the same section for over an hour. Do you look different? Do you have fingers and hands on your cart? No. No, you don't. Lovely. Just give me an anomaly already. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's just the light from that one. Why can't I get the glowing eyes again? I want the glowing eyes! Give me the glowing eyes! He's still there. I know this is one of those things where you like have to go through slowly as to not miss anything, but I am going to lose my mind. Please don't let there be an anomaly. At some point I might start pleading to God. Oh man! There was an anomaly there? But I looked through everything. Yeah. I think the most challenging thing about this game is that, like, I guess the anomalies aren't incredibly obvious. So, like, if you don't have an exact perfect memory of what everything was like, then you'll never notice when everything's not alright. Like this guy always has glowing green eyes for some strange reason. The lights around here, they're always flashing. These ones are always off. That one's always on. There's so many things that you'd think could like be anomalies, but then they're not. There's not. And then the things that, like, you'd think there would be, like, more obvious anomalies, like the hand thing where there were hands sticking out everywhere. I'm gonna go forward because I already have, like, 1 life left. If I'm gonna waste it, then I'm gonna waste it. Ah, man, I guess I gotta go forward a little more. Come on, get me, demon, bitch. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna go backwards this time. Damn it. Like, I wonder if it's something as little as a character being a seat further up than you'd think. Like, if it could be something as little as that, it would make me lose my mind. Oh. Fuck. The whole thing was shrinking, and I was too busy looking to ever notice. I'm gonna survey it from the front. No shrinkage. No unordinary sounds. No hands, no creepy eyes in the window. Oh, that's new. Alright, we did it. We got one. We're one down. Any weird foods? Nope. Alright, looking for eyes. Eyes. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'll do a stream, but if I do, it'll probably be putting another character into VR chat, because I do have one ready. But I don't know whether I want to fix her up a little bit more, or whether I just want to go ahead and put her in VR chat. Are you different? You feeling any different, buddy? Can you talk to me? Will you talk to me? Won't talk to me? Alrighty. This area is a little different because before we were in a different area, but now it's if there is an anomaly, you go forward, and if there isn't an anomaly, you go backward. God, I hope there wasn't an anomaly. At this point, it feels like a game of chance almost. Like, will I guess whether it's an anomaly right or wrong? I don't know. Damn, I wish the lights blinking was an anomaly, but I don't think it is. So she's still on seat 16, which means that she hasn't changed seats. So I don't think it's like a thing where they change seats. Oh yeah! Yay! Okay, we moved forward. And then we're gonna run to the front, just to be safe. And then I think those windows are proof that it's an anomaly. 'Cause that looks like we're in the clouds, and I'm pretty sure we're on a train. Yep. Hello, little buddy. Do you think we'll ever get out of here alive? I don't know. Terribly sorry. But we can do this. Right, so it's not red light, green light, thank God. Did she always stare at me when she goes down? This is the Shinkansen 0 headed to Tokyo. And I'm gonna turn up the game brightness a little bit and see if that shows any clues. The only downside about turning up the brightness in games like these is that it doesn't up the contrast, it just makes the screen lighter. So in turning up the brightness, sometimes you lose a little bit of detail as well. Right, I'm gonna assume that this car has no anomalies.
1
Fuck. Oh man! Oh man. This game is fucking with me. It like does stuff that I don't notice until I get to the front. And then it does stuff that makes you not want to go to the front. This game is fucking with me. It's fucking with me a little too hard. Where's that tray with the cheese? Why can't I have the cheese tray again? Something, give me something weird. I don't think there's an anomaly. Alright. She didn't look at me this time. Damn, if that's an anomaly, then I hope that there's something else here. I'm gonna assume there's nothing here. Okay, I was right. I'm learning how to avoid things. So the windows look normal. I feel like this would be so much easier, like, in real life, if you could genuinely, like, look under the seats and all that. But I think I would possibly go insane trying to find an anomaly that doesn't exist. No cheese tray? I don't see anything in this one either. And at the same time, like, if I go backward and there was something, oh man, I'll try it.
1
Fuck! I'm gonna lose my mind. I feel like if it's one of those situations where when you know the anomalies, you know what to look for. But when you don't know them, you're looking for everything. And, like, almost nothing at the same time. You're looking for everything that could be off, but when there's nothing off, you're looking for nothing. Ah, alright. This is the Shinkansen headed to Tokyo. I'm looking very, very closely, but I'm still not seeing anything. Fuck. Well, shit. Damn it. Right, let's try this again. Does your food look weird? It does not. You look fine. Oh, is he smiling? Ugh. I don't think he was smiling before. Oh, thank God. Okay, so now I know that smiling is weird. So she's not smiling. Oh, okay, that's an anomaly. His head is backwards. Right, okay. We got this. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Wait. So she doesn't make eye contact. He's not full on smiling anymore. Sky. The wall looks. I think it's all normal now. I'm still quite unsure though. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're good. We're all good. Her screen seems unusually bright now. That guy ain't smiling no more. And you look normal. Oh, I forgot to mention that I looked up a guide. Because if I didn't, I would be doing this forever. So, I think all this is normal. Fuck. So there was an anomaly? The screen is still as bright as before. No eye contact. Normal face. I now know what to look for specifically, but I feel like I'm still gonna miss a lot of it. The food looks fine.
Nokori 18.
18. Looks normal. Her eyes didn't look so good, but I don't know if that's an anomaly or just something I never noticed before. Let me get a closer look. I think that's an anomaly. I'm gonna go forward. Yeah! Sorry, little boy, I'm running past you this time. I ain't dealing with this shit. This is Shinkansen 0, headed to Tokyo. sorry for not talking as much. I've kind of went into full concentration mode. Yeah, her eyes are different this time. So, it was something. You're still here. Oh, okay, that's an anomaly. Alrighty. Okay. We're in cart 1. We have a couple left to go. No eye contact. You're all good. No hands over the seats. I wonder how many times that, like, invisible man was there, and I never even noticed him. Like, was that the first time he showed up? Or have I just never noticed him before? Because it seems likely that he could have been there and I could have, like, never even noticed. But I'm unsure still. I have experience talking to myself, ironically enough. Occasionally I would get bored when I was younger, and I would just do whole conversations with myself. So I've kind of gotten pretty decent at communicating when in situations where it feels like I'm mostly talking to myself. Like, it doesn't feel awkward or anything, so, like, I can keep going. And then there's the less anxiety of not hearing people's voices and not, like, physically seeing them. Oh, what is that? Oh shit! Oh shit! It's sinking! We're sinking! Ah, no, please! No! Oh my god! I was so close! Ah, fuck, man. If I had just been a little bit faster. Oh, man. Yeah. I guess people wouldn't normally consider talking to yourself a skill, but I guess in certain situations, since talking to yourself can help you have better communication skills when it comes to, like, having to, like, talk to people who may not respond often. I guess that does have its benefits. And I keep thinking about being on stage and how, when you're in theater and you're, like, playing a character, you're kind of talking, but a lot of times, even when you're talking to the audience, there's no way they're gonna respond most of the time. So I have been doing theater for quite a while, so I have skill sets and that's an anomaly. Okay. So I have my skill sets when it comes to those areas. So we're not walking on clouds. You look decent. Do you have your eyes? You have your eyes. What's on your tray? Is that food? That is food. What about you over here, sir? No anomalies up for people at the very least. I think it would be really fun to be able to like get it big in streaming, but at the same time, I don't know if I'd be able to handle it. It's one of those weird things that has affected me ever since I found out that I may never be able to work at a desk job because I'll just get burnt out so easily. And obviously I love playing at games, and I can sit at desks for hours and hours just playing games, but even so, it's still kind of scary thinking about the fact that I could one day just burn out again. So for now, I'm just happy doing my tiny little streams with barely any preparation behind them and just having fun playing games. I'm having fun playing a game right now and doing all my 3D modeling stuff. You've got normal food. Like, at first, I didn't know it would actually be this much fun to just put on start streaming and start talking to people. Like, most of the time, when I'm in VR chat, I just sit in the corner and listen to people talk. But I guess when it comes to streaming, I get to do all the talking, and I get to share all these things, all this stuff that I wouldn't normally be able to share in VR chat because of my social anxiety. Yeah, so streaming does give you those freedoms, and I'm currently not in school, so that gives me a lot more freedom. But I do need to find a job soon, because I need to continue to be able to do stuff. I want to be able to afford games to play, and at some point I want to be able to afford a better PC so that I can afford to do more games without having to worry about my PC overheating, crashing, or just deciding not to work. So I'm back to car 2. Ma'am, I need to look at your eyes. Ma'am, let me look at your eyes. You know that is not a grotesque smile. So she has her eyes. You're still here. Let me check for cake. Speedrunning affiliate sounds like a difficult thing. I've looked at what it takes to become affiliate, and it's not that hard, but I can imagine that getting people, like having a huge group of friends continuously support someone that you asked when you ask them to support them can be a little frustrating because if they don't really click with the thing you're trying to ask them to support and help with, then I can imagine that would be kind of frustrating. Me and my friends all have like pretty different interests, but I think that's the reason why we're such good friends. Like, for instance, I really like VTubers and stuff, but my friends don't like it as much. And every now and then I'll send them funny little VTuber clips, but I don't necessarily always expect them to watch it because I know they're not obligated to. But it is still fun to send those little clips every now and then, because on the off chance that they do watch them and get a laugh out of it, it's quite fun. I really appreciate the offer, and I look forward to interacting with more people. One of the reasons I wanted to start streaming is mostly because because I have done theater and voicing and voice stuff for so long, I have been constantly shown videos of me as a little kid singing and performing in front of people. And because of that, I don't get that insecurity that most people have when they hear their voice. Like, for me, that just doesn't exist. I like the way my voice sounds when I'm speaking, and I also like the way my voice sounds when it's just a recording. I think it's nice. I think I have a very nice voice. And that's a big confidence boost. Oh yeah, I forget to respond to clips as well. Our group chat, or the one that I moderate for, we have a lot of emojis, or a lot of different emojis. And so, like, we always have an emoji that can be used for every situation. So whenever I can't think of a real reply, I always tend to just use an emoji. No grotesque food. Your head is on your shoulders. You don't have tree roots. The floor isn't rising. I do enjoy watching the clips my friends send, though, because a lot of times it's just funny little memes and all that. Although I don't go on Instagram a lot, so most of the time when they send Instagram reels, a lot of times I can't always watch them because I forget my Instagram login. I don't really plan on doing much on Instagram simply because it's not my preferred social app. I much prefer Discord. I don't see any anomalies. Would that be considered an anomaly? Alright, let's go back. We did it. We did it. Alright, so we're at the very last cart, but the question is, do we get a cutscene? Or do we have to search for an anomaly? I'm gonna go forward because it doesn't say to go back. Oh my god. Okay, we're in the conductor's area. Loading. Green stage, clear the green car. What now? was bright. This isn't the end of the game, is it? I doubt it is. That would be really weird if it just ended there without any explanation. What do I do now? Hello, ghosty ghost. What do I do? Loading. Oh! Okay. Okay, it's the end. Oh, hallelujah. Yay! I reached the end. Yay! Oh man. There are always so many VTubers in this ending. It's always fun to see all the VTuber stuff. Maybe one day I'll see my name up there. That would be fun. Wait. Alright, let's skip the end credits. There are probably multiple endings, but for tonight at least, I am going to call it. I forgot my model isn't here. I had to take down the model so that the game wouldn't lag so much. But I think, oh yeah, I would love to raid someone again. Today my phone is not at 1% battery, so I can do it from my phone. Give me someone to raid. I'm gonna go on my ending soon thing. And just give me someone to raid and I'll do it. Oh man. The internet is mean to people. Alright, I'll do Shy Hollow again. I gotta remember to capitalize stuff. Alrighty. Raid. Alright, that's it for today. Bye bye, everyone. Hello to all of those on YouTube and